Hi guys, this is Jamie. Welcome to the channel. I want to welcome all the new subscribers and all of my old friends back. Today I am going to show you guys my coloring books that I did not include in my last haul. There are coloring books that I got on Prime Day and some books that I just had gotten because they were on a good deal. And then there's a few that were books that I ordered from other places that took a little while to get here. This is a voiceover. Sorry, guys. Just because it was so loud when I was recording the first time that I needed to record again. So I just took my voice out of the first one and am doing voiceover through my editor. So that will work. Some of these books you did see in my completed pages, and so you will see them again. And we will get started here in just a sec. Sorry, I had like a frog in my throat. The first book here is this one. It's Engine Van Leg Dag, and this is by Emily Lindenhall Oberg. She also makes two other books, the Fairy Tales book and the Sognor Oxognor book, which is out of print. That one I really want to get. If I ever see it, I will get it, but for now I got this one because it has a birthday cake on it, and I ordered it around my birthday, and it just took a while to get here. And this is a postcard book, and you can order this from Book Depository. So it's bookdepository.com. And I'm kind of giving you a full flip because there's not very many pages in here. There's lots of floral in this book. And lots of like treats, and there's one with cards, a little frog and a flower. I like that one, it's cute. This one says happy birthday with a carousel horse. So it's almost like every single one of these has some type of celebration thing to associate with this picture or these pictures. So like that bunny has a party hat on. A really, really cute book. And since these are postcards, they're really thick and you could use watercolor media on this. This is the one that I colored for June. And this one is like little mice in a cup. There's a deer that says lots of love, my dear. A little mailbox with some presents in it. And I used alcohol markers on mine just because I just want to keep these for myself because I like the illustrations. And that's it. So this is really cute. Very, very fun little book. The next one that I got was Posh Creations Color by Number. And this one's by Steve Duffenduck. And this one, it was not on the Prime sale, but it was a good deal, so I got it because it had been on my wish list. And I colored in this one last month. I'm sure I'm going to open it here in just a second. This particular book is perforated and has really thick paper. So this is the page that I did for June, and you can see that there's some yellowing, and it's because of the markers I used. I used the new Deli thin markers. They're like small, like the Teo trays. I hauled them recently, and they left yellowing, and this is pretty thick paper, so I can only wonder what they would do to an Amazon printed paper book. So I went ahead and pulled all of my oranges and browns out of that stash and set them aside because I knew that those were going to do yellowing. I might have to just use those for PDFs or something like that. But this is basically what it looks like. Here's kind of the key, so it shows you what you're coloring. And most of these is animals and outdoor things. There is a few things that are sea life, but there's no like people or like buildings or anything like that. It's mostly outdoor stuff. So this is Posh Creations Color by Number. The next one is Main Sprizergang Dutch Dye. I won't be able to pronounce that last word. This is a book by Rita Berman, and this book is the combination book of all of her season books. So she has a spring, summer, an autumn, and a winter book. And I wanted all of them, and I already own the summer one. I decided to compromise and just get this collaboration one. That way I save more space on my shelf and I get a little bit of each. And there's a lot of really fun pages in here, and it's a lot thicker than just one of those other books. So yeah, it doesn't have every page of each one of those books, but it gets the most part. You can kind of see the different seasons. There's a lot of floral in the springtime season. Very beautiful book. Rita Berman's work is incredible. And that one took me a little while to get in. The next one I have here is the Tokidoki coloring book. Now, I have had this coloring book in the past, and my daughter really enjoyed it, so I took the pages out that I did and gave my book to my daughter. So when this was on the Prime Day sale, I thought I'd pick myself up another one because I did enjoy coloring in it. So I will have a fresh copy. Here is the back. So just really cute, fun images. You could use this for the Chibi hashtag.
Oh no, that one!
Of course, I'm trying to do a voiceover and my son comes in at the same time.
What?
But you can use this for the Chibi hashtag that me and Sophie are doing, because there's a lot of Chibi-like characters in here. So that's the Tokidoki coloring book. The next book that I got is this one. It's Gorgeous Fantasy. It's Color and Beauties, a grayscale coloring book by Daria Kukursoy. And I think this is also Daria Draws. I own all of her grayscale coloring books. I think her work is just amazing. It reminds me a lot of Christine Karen's work. And I didn't even watch a single flip through of this. I just saw that she had a new release and I purchased it because I love her work so much. I didn't even give it a second thought. And I suffer from full sit syndrome, so of course I had to get this one because it just was released. And that shows you what book she has. And I'm just kind of giving you a little flip here of what you'll find in this book. Very beautiful images. I love her grayscale effect. The way she places the shadows is just incredible. And you don't have to like go in with lots of different shading and stuff. You could straight color these and they look amazing straight colored because of all that shading. And so this is that one. Next one I have here is Magical Journey by Lizzie Mary Cullen. And this one, I have Magical City, and I like that one, but I like this one more after seeing a flip, because this one reminds me more of a story. And so I decided I would get it for myself. And I ordered this one a long time ago too, and it just took for a long time to get to me. I think because it was coming from the UK or something like that. And this book has really thick paper, so you could use this in you could use this with watercolors, Inktense pencils. I've seen a lot of people use Inktense in this book. You could even go to town with your Crayola Super Tips, because the spaces are so small you wouldn't be able to see the streaks. If you're a fan of no streaks, you could do a wash of watercolor or an acrylic wash and go in with your pencils afterwards to detail it. You could pretty much do whatever you want. It's a very pretty book. So that is the Magical Journey coloring book. The next book that I have here is Cosplay Cats coloring book by Ava Brown. This one was sent to me by the Ava Brown Company this month. I already have a full flip on my channel of this book, and on that video I did attach a link to this book on Amazon. This is a really cute book. Very fun. The only thing I would request is for them to make a dog one like this. It would be fun to do a dog one. The next book I have here, I got on the Prime Day sale. A lot of Selena Fenwick's books were on the Prime Day sale. This is Fadorables. This is the Fantasy Beasts one. Now, the only one I'm missing is the one with the little teacup on the front. I think there's a unicorn in it, but all the other Fadorables I have. I know you can get the Fadorables that has the 4 different volumes in one book, but I'm really close to having all the different books, so I'll just collect them individually. This is really cute. I think these are supposed to be scary creatures, but they're just adorable. Isn't that one cute? Oh, sea monster. That one's even cute. Unicorn. That one is kind of vicious, but he's still cute. Very fun. I'm excited to color in this one. Even though I don't know all the creatures, I think she gives names on the back of what they are, so I could look them up if I need to. The next one, I actually had waited for a long time. I ordered this one a long time ago, and it just took forever to get here. So this is the ABCD Art Therapy 60 Colorage. This is the Disney one with the alphabet, basically, by Hachette Heroes. And it opens up portfolio style, and it's glue bound on the top, so it's not designed to keep the pages in this book. It's kind of one of those tear out books. See how that's G for Genie and C for Captain Hook? It's just kind of fun. And you don't have to color in all that detailed background if you didn't want to. You could just do a wash over that and just color the letter and the main character if you wanted to. Very fun. And in the back they do have some number type ones. But can you see how the background's a lighter line work? So there's a 6 for the Lost Boys. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. So there is this one. The next one that I have here is Fairy Tales Grayscale coloring book by Pinkle Bell. And I think this artist is similar to Demita Victoria. I wonder if she branched out and did her own thing or something, just because a lot of the style choices and stuff of her books remind me of Demita Victoria, the company. So this is the back. They give you 4 thumbnails. There is duplicates in here. Mine did come a little warped because of the black backing. I think what happens is printers put that on and they don't let the paper cool before they bind them, and that's what causes the warping, the heat. But these images are really cute. I don't know every single one's fairy tale. Some of them I can guess, but they're all fairy tale like. Very fun. I mean, some of them are a given, like a given fairy tale. You can hear my kids laughing. I think that's Thumbelina because she's in a flower. I think that's Beauty and the Beast because of the beast, obviously. And I think that's like the wicked, evil stepmother because of the magic mirror. Like I said, I think you could kind of guess, but you don't know exactly. And that one's obviously Sleeping Beauty, though. I like her hair. She looks really pretty. And the style is more like a sketchy grayscale. It's not like Daria draws with the shadowing. It's more sketchy. So if you like that kind of thing. And it's Amazon printed paper in this book. The next one that I have here is this one. It's Neko Girls. I think or Nico Girls coloring book by Coco Wayo. This is a new release of theirs. It's very chibi-like, so of course I love it. And all of the pages in here have a black background, and they do have black backing as well. So I noticed this one didn't come warped, and I wonder if it's because it had a black on the front and black on the back. My books only tend to come warped when there's black on the back, but these are really, really cute. I've been trying to research how to make your books flat after you get things like that. Look at that one in the jar. So far, I'm still researching. So if anybody knows of a trick besides squishing it in between other books, let me know. I did wonder about taking a heat gun or a blow dryer to the back of them, see if I can flatten them out better. This is the Princess Coloring Book by Color Questopia, black background. And this one was recently released. They released the white background a long time ago, but they just re-released this one in the black background. And I think these images are really fun. I also love their Chibi one, and with it being black background, it makes it an easier color, which I actually really enjoy. I don't mind doing the ones with the lines, but it is fun to do the ones like this. It's just faster and easier for me to color. The next one I got here is Sassy Sweethearts, an adult coloring book by Sassy Coloring. And this is Sasha Cook is the artist. Her work is very, very cutesy. I really like it. This book is very thick, and it does have doubles. This one came really, really warped. I actually put it underneath my Disney Vitro books for a long time and put a really heavy thing on top of those to try to flatten it out. I'm just trying to get it so that it will flatten out for me. She does give you color test pages in the back, and she names every single one of her characters in her books, so you can have a name. That one is named Skylar. I'm just double checking here. Yeah, she looks kind of strawberry shortcake like to me because of the little strawberry house. That one looks like Princess Jasmine and Miss Muffet, Cleopatra. I'm sure they have different names, but these are what they look like to me. There's a birthday girl. And you'll see soon that these have duplicates because you'll start to see repeats and stuff. Because I just keep flipping through. That one's really cute. All of these are adorable, and they're really fun to color. They're not too complicated, but they're detailed enough to give you different things to look at. There's a duplicate of the Cleopatra looking one and the birthday girl one. So that is this one, a Sassy Sweethearts adult coloring book. The next one I have here is I Daydream. And I think I'm going to show you the artist because I won't be able to pronounce it because I'm just not that good. But this one's the hardbound copy. You can get, there's the artist right there. You can get this also in softback, but the hardbound one is on sale. I think it's still on sale right now. That makes it only like $1 more than the soft version. And I read that the hardback has 70-pound paper in it. So I went for the hardback because I prefer to try to have a better paper quality if I can. And this is kind of what the images look like inside. There are full flips out there if you are interested in full flips, because I saw that there was tons out there. Some of these images do bug me a little bit. I'll show you one here in just a second. Like this one. See how she has no body? Like it's missing the other part of her body. If they filled that in with flowers, it would be no big deal, but it's like this empty space that they've cut off. And like right here, there's no arm. That bothers me, so I will draw in my own the best I can, or I'll make some kind of faded out effect, just because to my eye, I need a complete torso. It just makes more sense. Next one I have here is Pixie Fairy Coloring Book by Sarah Burrier, or Burrier. Sorry, I'm sure I said that wrong. This one is really cute. I actually have one of her books already. I think it's called Beautiful Fairies, and it's extremely detailed. I love it, but I just haven't colored in it because it's a little bit overwhelming for me. I'm just not quite there yet. And when I saw this one on Amazon, it's not nearly as detailed as the other. And I was surprised I didn't know about this book. So sometimes my daughter's right next to the camera. Sometimes I look through artists that I already own just to see if there's new releases or things I hadn't seen. And this happened to be something I hadn't seen. My daughter was waving there. And it's just so adorable. And these backgrounds you can do whatever with. And yeah, and this paper is pretty thin. So if you want to copy this onto whatever kind of paper you want, you could color these images as many times as you wanted to. So this is Pixie Fairy Coloring Book by Sarah Burrier. I think I'm trying to move my daughter because she's like right next to the table. Soon she's going to start helping us with books here. And this is why I am doing the voiceover, because yeah, she was a little loud, and then she got mad at me because she wanted to color in these books that I was showing you. So this is the black background beach coloring book by Color Questopia. And this one I saw on Ren's Coloring Craze. She did a full flip of this. I'm not always into every Color Questopia book that comes out, but when they put out one that I think is cute or I think I would color in, I definitely want to pick it up. And this one has the black background, which makes it even better. So they have both landscape and portrait style in this book. Very nice book. And I bought this one when it was on the introductory price of $3.99. That's the best time to get those books, is when they barely come out. The next one that I got here is Color by Colors Country Life. This is by Kira Shershneva, and I am really liking her Color by Colors. I have the Women World one, Women Around the World, and I have her first one. It's like a mandala book, and I have the Tetris one with the dog on the front. I don't have the recent ones that she's come out with that are like art, famous art and stuff like that, just because I think all those different colors is kind of confusing. I like when an image looks like what it's supposed to look like. So yeah, it's kind of a neat effect. This one's more simple, and I love how the eyes are already done. Those other ones are cool. They're just not for me, I don't think. All right, the next one I have here is another Sassy coloring one. This one's a fairy tale or fantasy and fairy tales book. Now this one didn't come really warped like the other one did, and I think it's because it does not have black backing. So it's very flat, and I almost wish the other one didn't have black backing so that it was flat. So there's like Ariel and King Triton and Ursula in this one. So lots of famous fairy tales that we all know are in this book. There's Princess and the Frog. That one's really pretty. Rapunzel. We've got Cinderella's shoe. There's Cinderella. Puss in Boots. Little Red Riding Hood. Alice in Wonderland. Lots of fun things there. There was an Aladdin one. Sleeping Beauty is right there. I was actually surprised I didn't already own this because I'm a really big fairy tale person. Okay, so this next book is the one that made my daughter go crazy. So this is the Princess Coloring Book by Jade Summer. Mine came kind of warped. I already owned this coloring book, if you saw in years past hauls. Now, my daughter fell in love with this book, and so I gave her my copy. And I thought, okay, I want to buy another copy for myself because it has lots of fairy tales and they're like Chibi-like. And so as soon as she saw that I had this, she goes, "That's my book." And I said, no, your book is in your room. This one, Mommy bought another copy for her to color in. And she just couldn't get over the fact that this was the book she had. And so she was kind of putting up a fight. See, she put down this last book. Do you see her little hand? So the last book is Chibi Curls by Coco Wayo. Yeah, that princess one is really cute if you like Chibi and you like fairy tales. So this one I colored in for my June completed pages. This one, it was on my wish list for a long time, and every time I clicked on it to try to order it, it said that someone had purchased it for me. But after several weeks went by and I didn't see anything, I figured Amazon must have made a mistake or something happened, or someone used my wish list to purchase it for themselves. And so I just ordered it for myself because I love Chibi, and these are adorable. And there are no duplicates, which I like even better. And these are just really fun. All of the eyes in here, I actually add. See how I added in my own eyes? Because I don't like to just color that whole thing in one color. I like to be able to create an iris and a pupil. But yes, these are adorable. Very fun book. And I don't think this book is that expensive either. So this is Chibi Girls by Coco Wayo. Yes, sorry for the voiceover. Hopefully I got everything on cue. And if you have questions about any of these books that I showed to you guys, please let me know in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. I try to keep you guys updated with all new releases if I can get them. And have a great day. Bye, guys.